My name is Dr. Douglas Alorgbey. I'm a board certified family medicine doctor and also the owner of Zaragoza Family Clinic. Today, I want to briefly discuss a topic that affects each and every one of us at some point in our lifetime. And the topic of interest today is going to be about stress. How do we define stress? Stress in a medical or biological context is a physiological or mental or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental tension or anguish in our lives. And this could be either external or internal. External from any environmental or physiological or social situations, or internal such as any illnesses that we might be suffering or any anguish we might be experiencing from any medical procedure. What are some of the causes of stress? Well, everyone has different stress triggers, but for most people, work stress is the most common. 40% of US workers experience some form of stress at their workplace, whereas 25% of the general population say work is the biggest source of their stress. Now, the causes of stress can be divided into two categories. One that is work related and the other one is life related. Some of the work related stresses can range from anything from being unhappy at your job or having a heavy workload or working too many hours or having too many responsibilities at work, or just working under dangerous conditions, or sometimes just the fear of being terminated at your job, or simply facing discrimination or harassment at your workplace. And the causes of stress that are related to life situations can range from anything from death of a loved one or a family member to divorce or getting married or loss of your job or increase in your financial obligations or having to deal with certain chronic illnesses or just simply having to handle the burden of taking care of a chronically ill elderly family member. Sometimes some of these causes are foreign to us, such as any traumatic event or any natural disaster or theft or rape or violence against you or your loved one. Now, what are some of the main symptoms you experience once you find yourself in a stressful situation? This can range from increase in your heart rate, from increase in your blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, or depression. Some patients will go on to experience weight gain, whilst others will experience weight loss. Some people tend to perspire a lot. Others will have problem with their sex life and also the fertility. Some will have difficulties concentrating and also difficulty making decisions. Some people will simply become very aggressive. Others will become overly worried about situations, very apprehensive. Other patients can become very irritable. Some could have some not so common symptoms such as stomach upset, reflux disease, or irritable bowel syndrome, or stomach ulcers. All these can end with us experiencing extreme anxiety in our lives. Now, once you find yourself in this situation, how do you proceed to manage your stress? Well, first of all, you must learn to recognize stress and the triggers that cause it in your life. Then once that's taken care of, you would like to proceed to apply certain positive stress management techniques to reduce your level of stress. Now, it is advised that you try different techniques until you find several that work with you. Now, some of these stress techniques, or otherwise known as stress busters in medical term, includes certain things such as exercise, like going to take a walk, or running around the block, or riding your bike, or some people prefer to go to the gym and lift weight. Others just do deep breathing exercises. Now, meditating is one of those methods that people have used extensively in reducing their stress levels. Some could have some not so common symptoms such as stomach upset, reflux disease, or irritable bowel syndrome, or stomach ulcers. All these can end with us experiencing extreme anxiety in our lives. Now, once you find yourself in this situation, how do you proceed to manage your stress? Well, first of all, you must learn to recognize stress and the triggers that cause it in your life. Then once that's taken care of, you would like to proceed to apply certain positive stress management techniques to reduce your level of stress. Now, it is advised that you try different techniques until you find several that work with you. Now, some of these stress techniques, or otherwise known as stress busters in medical term, includes certain things such as exercise, like going to take a walk, or running around the block, or riding your bike, or some people prefer to go to the gym and lift weight. Others just do deep breathing exercises. Now, meditating is one of those methods that people have used extensively in reducing their stress levels. Others have also used certain things as prayers. Some fall back on their faith and spirituality and seek out religious or spiritual guidance and support from either family members or church people. Other things that you can do is try to do something very creative in your life, like go dancing, try to go out with your family members or your friends, anything that will take your mind off that stressful situation. One other common method that people apply is laughter, and laughter, as is said, is the best medicine out there, and luckily it's free for everybody. So that's something that you can also always use at any time. Some people have also applied certain method as talking to friends and family members. Some have tried socializing, again going to parties, indulging in any hobbies that they like. And then if all of these fail and you become overly overwhelmed with stress and become anxious, then in that situation it's advisable you pay a visit to your primary care physician to discuss other methods such as medications that can be used to help with your anxiety.